Tell you what, everybody, I never get tired of feeding my animals when it comes to their feeding day, because it really amazes me. Again, I said this on the vlog before, it still amazes me to see an animal without arms or legs try to eat a meal, or any type of food down whole without using their arms or legs, or even chewing for that matter. They swallow it whole. So, because it is feeding day for my girl Ellie, my children's python, and she's already giving me that look like, what's going on? So, yeah, you are right, girl. It is your feeding day. Are you excited? Let's go ahead and give it to her and see how she likes it. Alright. Alright, girl. You ready? Come and get it. Come on, girl. You got this. No, you are excited, aren't you? You are so excited. That was a powerful strike right there. I literally felt that right through the tawns, you guys. Oh my gosh. Jeez, oh Pete's, she was hungry. Jeez, oh Pete's, girl, you sure do have an appetite. That is just absolutely awesome. But nonetheless, though, I don't know what to say, you guys. That was just probably one of the best strikes she's ever done for me in all the four or 5 years of keeping her. So, but regardless, though, this is just awesome. Oh, and welcome to the vlog, everybody. You guys know that there are thousands and thousands of different kinds of reptiles out there that have, been discovered within the last century. But even to this very day, every single year, a few new species are always being discovered all over the world, and it's really incredible how that has been going on. And so I'm gonna go ahead and actually share with you guys on several species of reptiles that I actually have never heard until now. So we'll go ahead and actually discuss that here, you guys, in just a moment. But first, we gotta go ahead and actually feed a couple more of my animals. Alright, everybody, I got my little girl sprinkled cheese out here, and now it's time to give her some food. And she's not too happy to see me right now, but oh, it's okay, darling, it's okay. I know you're hungry, though. Come on, girl. Go on, girl. Oh, I see, little girl, aren't you? Come on, girl. Ooh, someone's not too thrilled to see me. Come on, girl. Oh, it's okay. I'm not trying to eat you. Oh, where are you going, girl? Come back here, little stinker. Look at you. Oh, she's all mad. Jeez, oh, Pete's, girl, you don't have to be all mad at me. You're all mad, I know, dear. Yeah, I know, you're mad at your dad. Come on, girl. There you go, yes. Oh. And here I thought she wasn't gonna take it, everybody. But I guess she's not really that in much of a mood for being on camera. So the first species that I've never really heard of before is false Egyptian cobras. And these species of snakes obviously are not actually real cobras. They actually intimidate like a cobra when they feel threatened. Now, you guys have probably heard of the false water cobra, which is found in South America. This species of the false Egyptian cobra really kind of is a bit similar to that with the false water cobra. But with that being said, though, unlike false water cobras, which are usually very tame and docile and very popular in the reptile hobby here in the US, the false Egyptian cobra is actually the opposite. It's not that quite docile and doesn't really like to be handled too much. And believe it or not, here in the US, there's not that much captive breeding going on, obviously because of their temperament, and they are quite a bit defensive a lot. So I guess I can't blame them there. Now, their size comparison, though, is that these guys don't get quite as large, about 3 to 4 feet in length, so they don't get quite as large. But I guess it's just really something I've never heard of before until just recent. But it still kind of sounds like a neat animal to find, though. And by the way, this species also is regionally found in parts of North Africa and also parts of the Middle East. So it's kind of funny that it's in parts of Africa and the Middle East, but I guess it makes sense since Egypt is like right in between there, right? Great news, everybody! The merch is now officially on sale, you guys, from Wednesday until Monday due to the Black Friday holiday sales that are going on for the next few days. So go ahead and get your guys' self some merch down in the description, you guys. Some of the apparels, you guys, are gonna be on sale as well. So listen up again. only going to be limited time only, you guys, during the Black Friday holiday sales going on. Again, from Wednesday today until Monday, you guys. So like I said, only limited time only. So go ahead and get yourself some merch, everybody. Again, link is going to be down in the description. Go get you some merch right now. Black rain frogs. This kind of frog I've never really heard of before. And I'm going to be coming clean with you guys. I don't know a whole lot about this species of frog, to be honest with you. But from what I've read, it is found in parts of like Southern Africa, I guess. I'm not very good at trying to memorize stuff now these days. But this species is not really known in the pet trade, obviously, because this animal can get frightened pretty easy, you know, and doesn't really like being in a distress situation. So, but this species can get about, it's not quite that big, about 2 inches in length. And one thing that's neat about this species is actually that in the wild, where they've been documented in their native habitat, these guys actually prefer kind of like higher mountain ranges, actually, instead of low like terrain frogs and toads prefer. So this species actually is found in the Sitkama National Park, which is also why it's got the name Sitkama rain frog. So these guys are found in the mountains above 3,000 feet. And these guys obviously are insectivores, like many species of other frogs and toads are. And I guess this species has been documented in the wild to live a lifespan between 4 and like 12-15 years, which is a pretty long time for a frog. So now their defense mechanism is, I guess, when they are frightened by a predator, they'll usually puff up and give out a loud scream, I guess, which is kind of something I probably don't want to hear. Sounds like a demon girl like yelling at right in front of your face or something. But regardless though, these species, I guess, kind of do prefer, they don't really need water in their enclosures, but if you do ever want to keep one, it's best to actually add a lot of bedding in their bedding, because during the day these guys like to burrow and stay underground. Actually, it's avoiding from predators, but when nighttime falls, they actually like to come out and scavenge looking for food. So, but this is a species I've never heard of, but it sounds kind of interesting, and maybe one day I'll ever get to see one, maybe at a reptile show. So, but yeah, never heard of that species until now. Okay, so this next one, everybody, I kind of do know about a little bit of it, so I kind of lied on this one I'm going to share with you guys. South American coral snakes, and I'm going to become clean. I don't know a whole lot about them, and I originally did not think there were actual coral snakes in South America at one point, I thought. But after I decided to go ahead and actually look up some of the venomous snakes of South America, the South American coral snake popped up, and to my surprise, I was kind of interested in about it. So now there's nothing too much different about South American coral snakes compared to the ones in North America, but obviously, just like the ones in North America, the South American version is an elapid as well, without a hood. And the venom toxicity inside the South American coral snake is just as toxic as well. So it's definitely one venomous snake you certainly don't want to get bitten by. Now these guys, they stay about 2 to 3 feet in range. Even though the largest one ever recorded, I believe, was about 5 foot long. So that's a pretty big coral snake, but rarely do they ever get over 3 foot long. But still, again, certainly a species I do not want to encounter. Now, this species' pattern is quite different than compared to the North American varieties. You know, you probably have noticed the ones like the eastern coral snakes or Arizona coral snakes with the pattern, the tricolor pattern going on from when red touches yellow, you know, and then the yellow touches red. That's how it is with our variety of coral snakes. But in South America, it's actually the opposite. The red touches black, and also the black touches yellow. And it still is a coral snake. So obviously you've probably heard of that catchphrase where it says like red and yellow kill a fellow, red and black friend a jack. Something how it goes that way. There is a little truth to that, but also it's both truth and false, because the variety of snakes we have up here that do have red touches black, they are non-venomous, but that doesn't mean all of them all over the world that have the same tricolor pattern like milk snakes do, or scarlet king snakes, that doesn't mean that they are not venomous. So many people have said it a million times over, and I'm gonna say it again. If you don't know exactly what kind of snake you encounter in the wild, just don't mess with it. That's the best thing to do, because you're literally putting yourself in serious trouble right there. So But yeah, interesting. I never really thought there were coral snakes in South America. I tell you what, you guys, it's hard to believe that we're already approaching within the next, like, day or so. It's gonna be Thanksgiving and then Black Friday, you know, and in December it's literally just around the corner already. But this year, 2022, has been very, very challenging for not just me, but everyone in my house here as well, everyone in the house, especially for my mom as well, because this year has been this has been so heavy on her, you know. And for the last couple months now, we've been actually trying to do a lot of, like, family stuff together, you know, trying to get out of the house, you know, and, like, go and do something fun, whether if it's, like, maybe going down, seeing, like, a movie, or, like, going out to visit, like, a state park or something, or a tourist attraction, you know, and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, it's been kind of nice to be doing that lately, but, there's one thing that really has helped me, stay above, you know, keep my head up, you know, and that's because of my animals. These animals have helped me over the years of keeping my life journey going, you know. And ever since I was a little kid, these things have been amazing to me. So if it weren't for these reptiles, everybody, I honestly probably would not be here making these videos for you out there. So, and at one point, actually just a few months ago, I had thought about stop vlogging for several months, because literally after my brother passed, everyone, it was very, very hard for us in the house for several weeks, and I literally could not pick up the camera and record a video for like 3 or 4 weeks. I couldn't do it because it was very hard, you know, to try to get back to normal. And even to at this moment right now, you know, I will always miss my brother. So, and every time I show him some of these amazing animals, you know, he would always be curious about them, you know. He actually kind of enjoyed what I do, you know, whether it was something goofy with one of them, especially when I would go out into the wild, you know, when I was visiting my grandma, you know, or going out into the woods, you know, catching garter snakes, you know. He always found it a little bit kind of humorous when something would not go right when I tried to catch one. So, but regardless though, hopefully 2023 will be a huge improvement for us. So, for those of you guys out there that are kind of having a hard time with this year, you're not alone, everyone. So, but regardless, I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here for the night, everyone. So, but make sure you guys can leave a like down there for me, you guys, and make sure to leave a comment down below and say something positive, whatever it could be. So, I'm gonna go ahead and let you all go, everyone. I'll see y'all in the next one. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.